Everybody, welcome to Spotlight Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Rain Rockstar. A lot of people thought I was gone or done, but as you can see, I'm back and I'm still here. And today's guest is a cat out of Tampa Bay, Florida, born and raised in Brooklyn. Let's bring to the show Shorty Roc. What's up, Shorty Roc? Welcome to the show. His mic is muted.
Down Bronx.
From the Bronx,
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx, man. I love Brooklyn though. I used to live in Brooklyn, but I'm definitely from the Bronx.
How you end up in Florida, man? Are you from way up east?
I just feel like this is where God want me to be at, and plus, if you don't know, all the gangsters retire in Florida.
Touche. That's facts. That's facts. I give you that one. That's a lot of people don't know that knowledge because they don't follow their gangsterism, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
You know, that is the retirement. So the Tampa Bay Wolf. Let's just go straight into it, man. How you get that nickname?
Well, I feel like I'm the Wolf of Tampa just because I saw that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I carry that same energy. You know what I'm saying? That bravado, that I could do anything I want. Nobody gonna stop me ever in life. And only person that can stop me is me. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig that. So nobody ain't never tested you about that. I mean, because you did just say, when you say wolf, that's like the head of the pack. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm cutting down everybody from the hardest to the shortest to the tallest.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I come in peace.
Okay.
But I am the head of the pack, though.
I can dig that. That's what it is. It froze again.
But I'm definitely coming for the number one spot in hip hop as a whole.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. Why not? That should be the goal anyway. I mean, it's a competitive sport anyway. But I mean, some people take it to the heart, and really, it's just showing your skills and fun. You want the God honest gospel about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of MCing, but that MCing is what's the word I'm looking for? It's not in the light no more. It's not about let's just do a cipher, let's battle each other and go about our ways. It's like, okay, you beat me in a battle. You already know afterwards somebody gotta die. It's just the rules. Somebody gotta go.
True that.
I mean, if I'm lying, correct me, please. Tell me if I'm lying.
I mean, I don't like playing by those rules. I'm trying to stay alive. I got kids. I'm trying to stay alive, brother. You feel me?
I dig it. I'm just saying the newer generation got they changed the rules of the game, and you be looking like, what the hell just happened?
But I definitely play to win, though.
Of course, you're supposed to.
I don't want nobody to die. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to die. You know what I'm saying? It's already enough black people dying. You feel me? But I definitely play to win.
I can dig. Your story's interesting, man. I read it numerous times. How did you end up in Atlanta? Actually, two-part question. Part one is, how did you end up in Atlanta, and how did you end up in a situation with the gangs in Atlanta?
Okay, so originally from the Bronx, was living in the Bronx for a very long time. My mother decided to move me and my brother down to Atlanta. One, she wanted a better life. You know what I'm saying? New York is definitely a very aggressive place to live in. And two, you know, me and my brother was getting into a lot of trouble up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was affiliated with various street crews. I don't like to use that word gang.
Okay, that's understandable. Different way. That's an easier way of putting it, making it sound good.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she decided that Atlanta was going to be a place that we could probably do better, stay out of trouble. And at first, that wasn't the case.
Okay.
When I first came down to Atlanta, that's exactly what happened. I got into trouble like almost immediately.
And you know, it's funny. I used to live down in the A, man. It's so many New York cats down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I gotta have no problems down there, man. It was just what it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not sweet. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's sweet and peaches everywhere, but There's a lot of New York cats down there. It's like that New Orleans was migrating down there hard.
I mean, it depends on when you came though. I mean, now
It was
it's
like
like
'03.
nah. I went. We moved down to Atlanta when I was like, I was in high school.
Okay.
No matter of fact, I was just going into high school, so it was like the summer of my 8th grade year. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, and I want to say that was back in 94, 95, something like that.
Okay.
And at that time, it wasn't enough of us down here. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
What part of Atlanta? Because Atlanta's a city. Everybody really live on the outskirts. What part?
Well, I kind of lived all over Atlanta, but when I first came down here, we was living in Stone Mountain,
Yep.
Zone 6. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. East side all day.
Right, where Gucci from.
Mm-hmm. I lived out in Stone Mountain. I lived out in College Park and East Point.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
It's culture shock on each area. It's pure culture shock. It'll blow your mind.
Oh, yeah. But I
So
feel like
what-
it's more comfortable for New Yorkers now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I'm talking about when we first got there, like we used to get, you know what I'm saying, teased for wearing New York clothes. You know what I'm saying? We're wearing baggy jeans or some camouflage clothes,
Right.
or you know what I'm saying? Just our whole style was being made fun of on a regular basis, which obviously caused us to get into a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, I feel like Atlanta now, it looked like New York. They dress like us and all that. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying?
Facts. My cousin from Brooklyn, man. And one thing I say about New York cats, y'all, you can't tell a New York cat nothing. Whatever they feel, whatever they say, that's what it's gonna be. They're not trying to hear. They're not trying to hear. We go
Oh,
back.
yeah, we definitely try to put our mark on the world. You know what I'm saying?
For real. I mean, it's just like anything. Like back in the '90s in Cincinnati, a lot of cats wore Timbs and shorts. That's New York all day.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Every city in I'm gonna say every city and coast fashion and all that blends in, man. It just depends how you do it. But you know, when you're from a city and used to a certain way, you see a cat come in, it's funny to you. Then 10 years later, you're doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you start rapping, how did that begin? Like, who was your person that made you want to say, you know what, I want to write some lyrics, I want to throw some bars out?
Really, I'm gonna attribute that to my cousin. You know what I'm saying? My cousin is D Walker. He actually, a lot of people don't know this, but he created the Rockefeller logo.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he actually designed it. Uh, Jay-Z. So he used to work for Jay-Z and Dame Dash. So they commissioned him to design the Rockefeller logo before it was even, you know, existed. He created it, gave it to him. And so he used to run around with them. He used to help them with their clothing line. My cousin used to be in mad different videos, behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, and Junior Mafia videos, Lil Kim videos, Foxy Brown, like just, you know what I'm saying?
Had his hands in everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So growing up, seeing him doing that, you know what I'm saying? Because around that time, I probably was like in probably like 6th grade or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him do that. So, you know, he also rapped. So one day I was just like, yo, cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, show me how to rap. And he actually wrote my first rap ever. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it was on and popping.
So other than your cousin, who else like that's actually been in the game that you study? Because everybody studies somebody or nibble a nuggets off of other entertainers, rappers. There's just no way around it.
Well, me personally, I draw influences from different people at different times. So originally, I would have to say, I would say Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie is probably still, even now, he's probably the only rapper other than myself that I know the words word for word to like the majority of the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for a long period of time, I was really influenced by Biggie and really listening to him on a regular basis. And he made me want to rap.
Okay. So if you listen to Biggie, I know you was bumping Big L because they kind of got that wordplay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then it went from Biggie to probably like 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, the whole G Unit wave,
Really,
um, even like Cassidy, um, and Mace too.
Mason Betha. Really?
Yeah, Pastor Betha. Sure, I went to Mace's church and all that when he was preaching. I was a fan.
Hey
I was a
man,
fan for real.
I see, bro. I mean, I like some of Mace music. I'm not gonna play him, but I've never heard nobody say I looked at Mace like I want to rap like Mace. Mace got the pretty boy and he can do his thing, but I've never known nobody to say I picked up things off Mace.
Look. One of
Shoot
the
for it.
biggest rappers in the world is influenced by Mace right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Drake.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Mace, other than LL Cool J, Mace was the one that had all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like he made
Facts. I
raps for
give you
the
that.
women,
I gotta agree.
and women loved him. So when I saw that, like I'm not gonna lie, I started liking Mace because at first I didn't like Mace, but I didn't like him because I didn't listen to his music, and I got put on the Mace by my ex girlfriend. So when I was with her at the time, this was in high school. When I was with her at the time, she was playing Mace all the time. Like all the time. She was always talking about him too. And I was like, yo, like I was hating. I ain't gonna front, I was hating. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'll be on the phone with her, I'll be like, yo, what's up? So I'll say her name. I'm not gonna say her name on here, but I'll say her name. I'm gonna say, hey, what's up, such and such. And then I also be like, hey, what's up, Mace? Because she was playing Mace so much in the background that I was like, every time I got on the phone with you playing Mace. So after a while, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because I really like not liking somebody for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started listening
Right.
to him, I was like, oh, Mace is that guy. You know what
I
I'm
gotta
saying?
take Cam over Mace, man. I gotta take Cam over Mace.
I don't see how. How?
What?
How you do that?
The
Every
numbers
battle
tell
they
it.
get
Now
into,
tell it. Huh?
every battle they get into, Mace watch Cameron.
No.
He
No.
do.
Every time Cameron and came at Mace, he tuck, tell, and run, man. Stop the madness, man.
Because Mace
Stop
is
the
that guy.
madness.
Mace is that guy.
He cool. I like some of his music, like I said, but I wrote the Dipset on that one. I wrote Killer Cam.
All right. I'll give you that.
Real, you know what I'm saying, bass. But moving on, man. So did you pick up when you was in Atlanta? Did you pick up their style of language and rap and everything, or you stuck just
Um,
strictly New York?
no, I developed some south down south style and lingo. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta when you in Rome, you gotta do as the Romans do. You feel me?
Facts.
And
Facts.
Atlanta's no different. You know what I'm saying? Like I ran around Atlanta a lot, performing different clubs, different events. So it's like if you ain't got that, if you ain't got a little bit of Atlanta songs, people
Right.
ain't gonna be feeling you like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have a little bit of that bounce, a little bit of that swag. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of that slang. So you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, but I still keep it New York. But
I see.
I do got hints of Atlanta too, no doubt.
Okay. So when did you move to Tampa Bay, man? When did you end up sliding that way? What year?
I wound up coming down here in two. Well, I've been off and on. So the first time I came down here was in 2009.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I actually, matter of fact, let me correct that. I actually lived in Tampa when I was a little kid for like 2 years. So from second grade to fourth grade, I actually did live in Tampa because my mother used to work for IBM, so she got transferred here. But then she got transferred back to New York. So I was here for 2 years, and I always said to myself, growing up, I said if I ever get a chance to live anywhere I want to live in Florida. So in 2009, I wound up making that a reality. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have gone back and lived there, and I've lived other places, I ultimately came back here probably about probably like 4 years ago, something like that.
Okay. I said, man, like I said, I read your bio numerous times. It was very interesting. And what I'm about to say, man, if this is a touchy subject for you or you don't want to deal with it, man, you could just change the subject, cut it off, and we can move forward. I was reading certain selective parts, and it was saying something about suicide and suicidal thoughts. If I'm wrong, please correct.
Nah, 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 nah. I definitely been in situations where I felt like I didn't, I, I didn't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you got to understand, man. Like, um, growing up in the inner city takes a toll on your mentality sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have a problem with somebody. See, I don't know how it is in other places because I grew up in the inner city. I mostly stay in cities. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be in rural America like that, and I don't really,
Mm.
I haven't really toured the world, not yet. You know what I'm saying? So I just know, I just know what I've experienced. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And in my personal experience, going back to having problems with people, when you grow up in the inner city, if you have a problem with somebody or you got a beef with somebody, it don't always just go away after you get into a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like there's some people that once you get into a beef with them, it's like you beefing with them until you're not here no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right.
I've been in situations where, I done had beef with people where they was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? I done been in situations you know, um, where I've been shot at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you're a kid or even a young adult, that's not something that we should be going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've been in
I mean, nobody's
situations,
mentally prepared for that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I've been in situations where I felt alone, where I felt like nobody had my back, where, you know what I'm saying, where, death could be around the corner. And, you know, that's when those suicidal thoughts do creep in. You know what I'm saying? Thank God, I never went that far, but, you know, I've definitely experienced some very terrible times in my life.
Was you ever at that point where somebody had to come in and either stop you or catch you, or they just really just had to like break down and cry with you to pull you out of that darkness that you was heading down?
I wish I had that, but I never really had that. You know what I'm saying? My peace and my peace and my uh you know I mean I don't even know the word, but what saved me from that is God. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
nothing wrong with it.
my mother made us go to church at a certain point in our life. I mean after we moved out of New York, my mother made us go to church. So when I was going through those times where I felt like that, having a relationship with God is what kept me from, going to, the dark side,
Okay,
or falling into that. You know what I'm saying? And really praying and asking God to help me. You know what I'm saying?
that's nothing wrong with that, bro. And a lot, truthfully, a lot of people do that because, I mean, let's be real. You really can't get. I'm not gonna say get too far, but you really can't get in a lot of things without prayer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're going to do it and use it some way, shape, form, or fashion in your life.
Yeah, that's a fact. See, I tell people, I ain't grow up in the church. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go to church because I feel like it's the right thing to do. Like I go to church because it really helped me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, and that's good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of people afraid of talking to God or going to church. You know, some people, if they can't touch it, they don't believe in it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, to each his own. But I just know God is real. You know what I'm saying? God has helped me too much for me not to feel like that.
Yeah, I dig it. You got into Christianity in '99.
Yeah. Well, no, not.
Any comments or anything?
Um, that's when I became a Christian rapper. Because when I first started off, I kind of go back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When I started rapping, I was not a Christian.
We'll get to that.
You know what I'm saying? I was not a Christian rapper when I first started rapping. Then I became a Christian rapper in 1999. And then after that, I can't even consider myself a Christian rapper anymore. I'm just a rapper that happens to be a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Jesus. So
that's a hell of a hustle way to put it. Like, I mean, am I lying? That's the smoothest way you can put it.
I mean, listen. I tried to be a Christian rapper, man. I tried.
Okay.
I tried. I really tried. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the church didn't accept me. You feel me? Like, no disrespect to the church, but I just felt like they didn't accept me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's possible.
There's too many people that did not like what I had to say when I started rapping. So,
well, I'm glad you explained that, because I was getting to that, because I sat and listened to your music. Like I said, I read the bio, listened to the music, and I'm like, that's oil and water. There's no way this is mixing. There's got to be a reason. It's something that's not mixing. What happened? Because you can't make a party record and turn around and make a gospel record or a Christian record and not have some flack. That's just impossible. Or not make it was misunderstood.
Yeah, so look, I make music about me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a complicated person. You know what I'm saying? But some days I'm good, some days I'm bad. You know, some days I'm happy, some days I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, you know, you go through ups and downs, and there's days where I'm super close to God, and there's days where I'm not as close as I need to be. You know what I'm saying? But I had to take that title of Christian rapper off of me, because it was, not only was it limiting my music, but it also was like putting me in a position where, like, other Christian rappers, other church people, church members
he was getting judged.
Yeah, they was like, you can't say that, you can't do that, you can't. I'm like, I'm just making music. Like, I ain't cursing.
But you didn't think about that.
It's crazy.
Matter. It's like any genre of music you take, you make, and you go down that path. It's like a invisible program you have to follow, and it's always that one person that's gonna be like, "Hold on, bro, that goes over there, that goes over there. What are you doing?" And you like, how? And then once they break it down, it makes sense, but it irritates you because they came at you so left field from jump.
Right. Shoot,
I mean, if you remember,
I done had half a church walk out.
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm performing, doing my thing. I got the kids throwing their hands up, rocking, and literally, I saw somebody be like, and like 20, 30 people got up and left. I was like, dang, like, it looked crazy in there. I was like, oh, yeah, maybe this ain't for me.
The pastor got on the mic like, we have treats and lemon bars out there on the lawn. Y'all need to come on outside. This church is gonna catch fire. This boy is wild.
They said it wasn't registering with their spirit.
It probably wasn't, man. I mean, because everybody has their version of what something should be. When it comes to religion, you can bet your bottom dollar you might end up in a full-fledged bloody fight, and both of y'all really right, just in two different ways. But everybody want their opinion to be the right one. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I haven't had a crowd leave on me since I left.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to be in that crowd. That's something interesting to see whole churches get up like, lead dude like that. Did you keep performing, or you just walked off like, all right, I'm done, or you finished the show? It's it.
My bad. What'd you say? You cut off right there.
I said, did you finish your set, or you just put the mic down like, I'm done, bro? Like you seen what was going on. You gave up.
Look, the show must go on. You gotta. I done been to some crazy situations. You gotta, like, darn near shoot at the stage for me to stop rapping.
Even your crap. Now they weren't gonna shoot at you, but it was gonna be some hellfire somewhere.
Listen, I got. Listen, they walked out. I kept right on rocking. At the end of my performance, the pastor pulled me to the side and was like, "Look, man, don't worry about them. Keep doing what you're doing." You feel me? But I did know this was in I want to say Ohio one day in Cincinnati.
In my area, really, that's hilarious. It gets even worse.
You know what I'm saying? But it definitely changed my perspective after that day. I said, "Oh snap!"
Hey man, I got to give you credit for doing it. I'm gonna say that much. I'm gonna give you credit because I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't even go down that road because that's deep road.
Look, I tried, brother. I tried.
But I do want to congratulate you on your success, and let me explain why. Because you got your hands in a lot of things. I've noticed you pulling a lot of strings. You do the music. You've done film. Yep. You got the podcast, and you have the Pretty Goon clothing line.
Right.
I gotta congratulate you. That means your mind is working, and you are definitely trying to leave a mark within the world as well as live your dream. So I'm gonna congratulate you on that because that is a lot to deal with. Because I know each adventure don't pan out the way it's supposed to all the time.
Right. But I love it though. I feel like it's a blessing in America. You could do anything you want to do. You feel me?
Yeah. I see like the shirt now. The shirt dope. I'm looking at it like it got the skateboard feel. I'm digging it.
You feel me?
You know.
We got book bags too.
I ain't seen mine.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? I see the book bag. I ain't seen nothing in my mailbox. I'm in my feelings, but I ain't gonna tell nobody. For real. I can't get no Pretty Goon. I'm not worthy. Oh man. Y'all, wow. You said there weren't no comments? We're having a little bit of technical difficulty. People just roll with us, refill your drink, roll your blunt, get ready. If you at the Christian house, what you do. Oh man. If y'all got any questions for Shorty Roc or me, definitely put them in the comments. We will read them. We will get them out there. We will acknowledge what needs to be said.
Oh, say that again.
Actually, we got some now. We got Baldhead Truth. She said Atlanta think they Hollywood. In some areas, she is right about that. She said, "How do you feel about Mace going from rapping to church?" That's a question to you on that one. My personal opinion, I think he was running from an ass whooping. That's why he ran up out of Harlem and got into the church, and then he bled him for a lot of money. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm lying, somebody correct.
I'm not gonna front. I think Mace should have stayed in the church. Mace could have been the biggest Christian rapper of all time. Right
Didn't
now,
he make $1 million doing that?
He might probably made a whole bunch of money doing whatever he did, but I'm not gonna front. When I saw Mace in church for real, like I heard him preach, I was like, "Oh, Mace is serious. Mace is dead serious." So he wasn't pretending to be a pastor. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he should have ever went back to doing regular rap because not only did he go back, but he broke all the rules. Like he was breaking more rules than I was breaking. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? It depends on which rap. Because remember when he came back, he had that clean rap. He had a couple cuts. But then when he got with G Unit, now he murdered Mace again. You see what I'm saying? I think that's where it messed up. If he would have kept it like he had before, kind of clean, he would have slid through the cracks. But once he got the murder Mace and G Unit, it was over. It was a done deal.
Yeah, but that's what Mace wanted to do though. You know what I'm saying? Mace should not have wanted to do that.
So you think he wanted that? He wanted some attention. That's what that was, attention.
He confused everybody with that, and that's why his legacy is tarnished.
It is tarnished. And I'm actually glad you said that, man. A lot of people want to admit that man's legacy is tarnished. A lot of people will not admit that. But yes, it definitely is tarnished. So facts. His legacy is tarnished, but he still gonna sell out arenas because they love that. You know, he made some cuts. He gonna still sell out arenas. It is what it is. You know, for real, for real. How did you come up with the name Pretty Goon? Because to the average person, you hear Pretty Goon, you think female clothing only. But I know because I've done the research and I looked at it. It's for both sides.
Well, really, I have 3 different clothing lines.
Okay, break it down.
So they all are for men, women, and children. So I have Pretty Goons clothing. Then I have the American Lion Association, and then also have GDE Mafia clothing and apparel. And they're all at one central location, which is the Coliseum. And the Coliseum is an app that I created, where you can buy clothes, watch movies, stream music, and it's a social network. So Pretty Goons just happen to be the one that sells the most, and primarily because that's the one I've been promoting the most, because up until January of this year, we had a full modeling team that was 100% pushing the clothing line. You know,
I've seen some pictures and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So to be honest with you, we had to do a ridiculous amount of fashion shows with only Pretty Goons because I couldn't find. I mean, with only females because I couldn't find any males to be a part of the fashion shows to push the other lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted the American Lion Association to be the clothing line for the guys primarily. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't find no male models.
I can dig it. Baldhead Truth said, is Pretty Goons a female line?
Nah, it's for men, women, and kids. Like, obviously we got men clothes, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's a clothing line for men, women, and children. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got jumpsuits, bomber jackets, we got some gangster stuff, you know what I mean? But until I find some male models, I'm the only one that's wearing it. The male stuff. So you mostly gonna see it on females. You know what I'm saying? If you out and about, you probably gonna see it on females.
I think I look very good up here, man. I think you got a sexy one right here, man. You just kind of avoiding the whole situation. I see. That's what that is. You got a boy up in Texas ready to do a thing, boy. Listen, overweight lover ready. What's the problem? You hear me?
Yeah, we gotta look into that.
That shit, man. We can talk about it. Francesca Evans says, what is he working on new? I want to show her to it. So he's working on a lot of things new.
Hold on, say that again because it cut out.
One of our viewers want to know, what is he working on new? I'm assuming clothing and music. That's how I'm gonna take that.
Well, listen. I'm doing a little bit of everything, but the newest project is the Coliseum social network. Okay, so it's the world's first movie streaming social network. So just like, imagine if Facebook had a baby with Netflix, it would produce the Coliseum. Because not only can you watch movies on it, you can watch podcasts, you can stream music on it, you can upload pictures, talk to people from all over the world, you can read magazines on it. It's the ultimate entertainment app.
And it's active right now as we speak.
Yeah. So I launched it a couple years ago, but I revamped everything and I'm relaunching it now. Like, I literally put it back on Android devices about a week ago.
Okay.
And then it should be coming on Apple devices in the next couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
Tell everybody how to find it, man, and what they need to do, how they subscribe and everything.
So basically, you just want to go to thecoliseum.com, which is KHALISEUM.com. So thecoliseum.com. And I mean, just look it up. Or if you find me on the internet, you're gonna see it all over my page. But basically, this is a all-inclusive entertainment app. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a podcast, if you have a movie, or if you're just generally a social media influencer, the Coliseum is the only social media company that actually will pay you for your followers. So
Really?
if you got like 5,000 friends or 1,000 friends, or even if you got 200 friends, the Coliseum will pay you for your followers. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of our social media influencers.
Okay.
And no other app is doing that.
No.
That's a fact.
I'll give you credit. Like I said, you got your hands in a lot. I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah.
Give you that. How did you get into film, man? I noticed you did a little bit of acting here and there. How did you get into that?
Well, like everything I do comes from being a rapper. Like, so when you rap, you perform different places. You know what I'm saying? So I've performed a ridiculous amount of places. So I've even been on TV. Of course, I've been on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, and being in these situations, you run across different people. You know what I'm saying? So, when I first got into films, I had ran into a director out in St. Pete, Florida,
Okay.
who was shooting a movie, and I guess they wanted some music or something like that.
Okay.
So they invited me down to the set, and when I got on set, you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of person where like if you just show me the situation, I'm gonna make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let loose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So just open the door. You could crack the door. I'm running in. You know what I'm saying? So when I got on set, I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could do this. You know what I'm saying? So he threw me like in a little behind the scenes. I mean, not a behind the scenes, but like a
audition.
Extra. No, like he just put me in as an extra, right?
Okay.
So then when I was seeing him doing what he was doing, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It was a young black director, and you know, he wasn't working with a ridiculous budget, but he was getting his movies done. You know what I'm saying? And he wound up putting me in like three or four of his films. And then that's when I just caught the bug. And then after a while, I said, you know what? I want to shoot my own film. I got some ideas, and I wound up shooting two films. You know what I'm saying? One I put out, which is on the Coliseum, which is called The Gift. The Gift is a movie about love, drama, some sex in there. You know what I'm saying?
You got anything on Tubi?
No, but you know what though? I just got signed up with an organization that's gonna put my movies on Tubi.
Okay. Because one of our viewers is like, does he have anything on Tubi? So there's the answer. You know what? To answer that question, bald head truth, some of Tubi's movies are okay. Some of them are cheesy as hell. I'm not even gonna say and pretend. You be looking at that like, really? Like, who wasted their money to do that? Let's be honest on that. Not all of them are good. The cheese factor is very high.
Say that again, because it cut out.
No, one of the viewers was saying that Tubi got good movies, and I was saying 50-50. Some are cheesy, some are good.
I don't know. I see some crazy, weird looking movies on Tubi.
Got a cheesy, same thing. Cheesy, weird, you know.
But look, I'm gonna keep it real, man. That's why I created the Coliseum. You know what I'm saying? The Coliseum has independent films on it, but we have real motion picture films on it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over 20 different genres of films on the Coliseum. So I mean, Tubi is dope, You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I'm definitely gonna put my films on Tubi, but y'all need to check out the Coliseum.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what
we
I'm saying?
definitely gonna do that. Wait a minute, hold on. But what you say, Butter? Movies on Tubi are for those that can't relate to self. Some aspects, yes, but then again, we're gonna go back to some bullshit movies on Tubi. It does not change that factor. If
I don't even think Tubi got requirements the way some of the movies be looking, bro.
bruh, I'll be thinking like, man, did he shoot that shit in his kitchen with his phone? Really?
Listen,
Remind us
listen.
where we came from. Sometimes it do, Butter. It do remind us where we came from and where the fuck we shouldn't go. For real. Um, you're kind of a motivational speaker too. I seen a couple of on your
Yeah,
podcast where you was really speaking to people and trying to help them out their situation, and it was some good pointers and advice on that. Talk to me.
yeah. I just speak from experience. You know what I'm saying? Like once again, going back to being a rapper, you know, you have to put your thoughts and experiences on paper. You have to write them down, and then you have to get on a stage and you have to actually, perform those thoughts and experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned a lot in my
Right.
life, business wise, as well as just life wise, that has helped me be able to help other people when I actually articulate my experiences to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I,
I mean, it take a lot to be a motivational speaker, man. Because one, you do have to go through things as well as you got to be able to say the right things. Because people will definitely take offense to them real quick, or they be in their feelings. 'Cause a lot of people can't stand the truth. Facts, Butter. You are so true. Uh, one of our viewers said McGraw Ave is the hottest on Tubi. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to McGraw Ave, Murder Pain, my boy 40 the Great. Yeah, fact. Another one, Butter said once a person experienced and healed, the glow up is amazing.
mhm, I
Facts.
agree. I agree.
Facts. Okay, Butter. I see what you're doing. Trying to get that last dragon in you, trying to get that glow. Um, your music. I've
Yeah.
noticed it's real. Got that Miami, that Florida, that Cuban style, like that party, party, party. Let's just get drunk off Zambukis and see where the night takes us, bro. Tell me I'm lying. It's
That's
fun. It's just
that's just
pure,
doing booties.
right? Pure fun. You be looking like you just be having the most fun ever. Like you don't
Oh,
even know if you on a video, so you just doing it.
I do, man. Like I'm not gonna front. Being a rapper is one of the funnest things in life because as long as you don't get shot, you get a lot of opportunities to do a lot of fun things. You know,
Fact. Oh, time out.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
said, as long as you don't get shot, boy, listen.
Listen, you got rappers get shot, B. You know what I'm
Everybody gets
saying?
shot, dude. You can get shot going to get a loaf of bread, bro. It's a different
Nah,
ball game.
nah. You a
Shit.
rapper,
Oh,
they
nigga, you
really trying to shoot you out here. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
what?
So if you can
So
avoid them bullets,
hold on. So that goes back to the beginning of the conversation. The game has
yeah.
changed to where you can't even do fun rap or MCing without somebody getting their feelings and going for their pistol.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
It
right.
goes right back to that.
But see, that's why I like to pick and choose the places I go.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to know your surroundings, check your clock. That's what anywhere, bro. I mean, I think anybody should follow those rules because, like I said, the world is different, and you might decide to go get some gas, and dude had a bad day and shoot the gas station up. You wouldn't have nothing to do with it. You just was getting 14 on 5. So yeah, man, definitely. Um, are you in the studio or anything? What's the new music project? What's jumping? Tell me something.
Well, right now, I'm really experimenting with some Detroit style beats. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really heard of New Yorker on Detroit style beats, and I'm really trying to create a lane
Okay.
um, like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm creating music that's going to be a little bit more gangster than probably I've ever written before.
Okay. Just to put this out here, you know you cannot mix gangster and Christian together. They do not. They can't go together. Don't even try it. Just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. Huh? It's gonna do that. But yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
I say yeah. Just don't do the gangster and the Christian. That is.
Hey, Christians could be gangster too. You know what I'm saying?
Let me be at one of your shows and Miss Mary pull out a little pistol, little 380 out of her show and get the dump, and I'm just gonna look at you like, for real. Like,
but did you die though?
Butter said people forget about soul and neo music and poetry. Very true. That is true. People do forget about that.
I do
spoken word.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
I did I was actually on a spoken word tour before.
Hey, Truth. Yeah. Hey, Ballhead Truth. Yeah, Payroll Giovanni. He dope. What was that group he used to be with back in the day? Oh my God. Was it Mob something he used to be with back in the day? Mob Life or something. It was under Jeezy. Payroll Giovanni out of Detroit. What was that group he was with back in the day? Wasn't it Mob Ties or something like that?
Nah, not Mob Ties.
It was something, man. They had a song called Mob Life. I played the hell up out of it. I just can't think of the name of the group that he was under. I got sidetracked laughing at you and talking to him. When she said, "What? That's the reality of life of a gangster music." Cool, my opinion. However, that's what our generation is going crazy living through gangster music. But y'all got to remember, gangster music is something the critics, something the magazine made up. It was just music. It was just reality rap, and then they put a title on it, and it got stuck.
I mean, you also got to keep in mind that if you're living in a gangster environment, I'm talking about where people really shooting, where you really hear gunshots at night. Like that's people's realities. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like with people selling drugs, like people still smoke crack out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people still sell crack out here.
Fact. You know what's so funny? Now in 2023, the suburban kids, white kids, every other nationality but African American, they mimic us better than us. Like literally, you'll meet somebody, you'll look like, "Are you black?" No, but his words, her movement, it'll blow your mind. We are trendsetters. Of course, the world don't want to get the credit, but we the trendsetters. So
yeah, that's a fact.
It is what it is. You said Miami is a retirement for gangsters. That's facts. I know what your answer gonna be, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
I'm saying Florida.
Well, Florida. Evidently, you had a gangster you idolized or you liked. Who was it?
You said so. Who was a gangster I idolized?
Yeah, I got an idea what you gonna say, but I'm gonna see if I'm right or wrong.
Who you think I'm gonna say?
Bro, just spit you, man. This the coffee table, man. We say what we say. Go for it. Shoot. And ask question with a question.
I mean, it's a couple gangsters I really like.
Give me your top two.
I like real life gangsters, like people who was really gangster.
Facts. Give me your top two.
I would say John Gotti.
I can dig that. I can dig that. John was a monster, boy. I'm not gonna play. John was a monster. You know what I'm saying? We're still having technical difficulties. You have to excuse us. We didn't pay our bills. Something. My technical people will be mad at me for that.
Okay.
You said John Gotti and who else? My fault, bro.
John Gotti, and I know this is going to be surprising, but I'm going to say I'm going to say 50 Cent.
The real 50 Cent.
No.
The rapper?
Curtis Jackson.
Get the fuck out of here.
He was really in the streets. Like,
what about the real 50 Cent, the short dude, the real 50 Cent?
You said what?
What about him?
You said the real 50 Cent?
Yeah. The real.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna keep it real. No offense to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the real 50 Cent's from Brooklyn.
Facts. And
Brooklyn has a reputation of being super grimy and slimy individuals.
Facts.
And I just don't like that, honestly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the real 50 Cent got his name from coming up robbing everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I mean that's cool and all, but that's not.
Yeah, he was a stick-up kid. I mean, he didn't deny it. He was a stick-up kid.
I mean, I've done some things, but I would never want to glorify the times I did something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I don't like to even talk about.
So you
You know
got
what I'm saying?
morals in so many words.
I mean, it's not even that. Just imagine you on the streets all day making money, dodging the cops, and somebody just randomly come up and just take everything from you. I don't respect it. I don't respect
Part of
it.
the game. But you know,
Yeah, I just don't respect the robbers. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I like the dudes who really got money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not to glorify it. You know what I'm saying?
Stop cleaning it up, man. Just accept it. I'm gonna tell you this.
Not to glorify, but my gangsters, the gangsters I like, got money. You know, they got it from the muscle. They worked hard. You know what I'm saying? That can translate into the legal world.
Fact.
Robbing people is never okay with me.
But okay, so what's the difference? I mean, let's be real. You can rob somebody with a gun and get money, or you can do it behind a desk or a computer.
Yeah, I don't respect nobody stealing. I mean, I've done it. You know what I'm saying?
What did John Gotti and them do? Did they not extort? Come on now. Did they not extort? We're gonna talk about mafia.
It's a part.
Come on now.
No, extortion is an exchange of services. That's a business.
He trying to blow smoke on my ass. Extortion is extortion.
That is an exchange of services. Clean, that's an exchange of services, which is business. There's no business in robbery.
That's exchange of services. I got my pistol. I'm exchanging for your services. Give me your shit. Business is done. There you go. Clean it up. Shoot.
That's a petty.
I was real petty.
I don't like thieves. You got to graduate from that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a boss and a thief at the same time. You feel me? I like the bosses.
I'm gonna say my number one gangster that I definitely fuck with and idolize is Bugsy. Bugsy Siegel was it. It wouldn't be Vegas without Bugsy. Now, did Bugsy steal that money? Nah. His old lady stole that money. Virginia Hill stole that money and got him killed. But I'm gonna go with Bugsy. But I'm gonna tell you somebody. I don't agree what they did in the end of their life, but in the beginning and the middle, they were cold. Poe, you gotta give Poe's credit. Poe was a bad motherfucker. Poe was it until he got caught. And once he got caught, things changed. I gotta hear your opinion on that one. Whenever we come back from this commercial break. I think it ought to be a rule when the screen freeze, everybody just do a mannequin challenge. I know, right? But I'm just being honest. You hear me?
No, who was it?
Poe.
Poe.
Let's be real. Hold on. In the beginning, Poe was cold until he got caught. Until he got caught, then he became what he was, right or wrong. Gotta have who is his favorite R&B group? The Spice Girls. Hey man, she petty, man. You know I ain't gonna say that. You petty. Oh man. And here goes.
Nah, we can't co-sign that. We can't co-sign that.
Nah, hold on. But in the beginning, wasn't he a bad motherfucker until he got caught? Then he started telling. You see what I'm saying? In the beginning, I said the beginning of the situation.
Nah,
think about the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Once he started doing that, he was done. Look, that's why he smiled. He know I ain't lying. He know in the beginning, Poe was cold until he got caught. Hey, Truth, man, you petty, man. Stop the madness tonight. You're doing too much.
He was tough, but I can't
co-sign on that one. You ain't gonna roll with that.
I can't.
He was a Christian too.
We all Christians, baby. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
touche,
saying?
man.
Some
Do
of
me a
them are
favor.
more close than others.
Tell my listeners and viewers where to find you at, man. When they tell them where to find you, tell them what to do to keep in contact with you.
All right, first and foremost, you can go to the Coliseum.com, the KHALISEUM.com. You can watch my podcast. You can watch the movie I created. You can watch my music videos. You can watch everything about Shorty Roc on there. If you're on social media that is not black owned, then you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Shorty ROCNYC. All right, but if you do want to come where it's black owned, where we love our people, and we do embrace all types of people, then come to the Coliseum. Okay. You know what I mean?
I got a guy up here to make beats. I'm gonna send you his information, man. Let you get some of that Texas up in you.
Okay, I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Mix up a little bit. See, when you going back to NY?
Probably this summer, because I still got my daughter lives up there, so every year I have to go up there.
Okay, bring me a chopped cheese back, man. You go.
That's not gonna survive, man. We eat those in 3.5 seconds. You
man, look, put it in a box on some dry ice, man. Don't be like that. I never been up to New York. I've been everywhere else but New York, man. I need to get up that way.
You need to, man. Going to New York is like going to a different country.
I heard.
Everybody in America need to go to New York at least one time.
Y'all got a lot of tolls just to get into the city, period. Like I heard a lot of people say don't even own a car, just gypsy cab it and things like that.
Facts.
So, well, anything you want to tell the young listeners or people listening or something that might uplift somebody's day or night?
Yeah, don't go to college. Start a business instead.
I didn't expect that. I can dig that. I didn't expect that though. Okay. That's what's up. Well, look, man, we gotta get out of here. We gotta hey, Truth, you said a third world country. Who? America? Yes, it is. America is a third world country. Facts. But America is too. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I gotta wrap it up, bro. I do appreciate you coming to the spotlight. It was on you today. Coming to the coffee table.
No problem.
We need to talk some business, man. Get a hold of me, man, like ASAP. We got a lot in common on some things. We need to talk some business. Keep your head up, bro. You're on a good path. You got a lot going on. Just take your time. Because once you get your hand in too much and you get to moving like a puppeteer, the strings will tangle up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
And anytime you just want to conversate or need somebody talk to, hit my line, bro. It's always open. Believe that, man, because we all going for the same goal. We try to get to the top and live safe and well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Appreciate that.
Oh, man, no problem, man. Y'all make sure y'all get the clothing line. Y'all make sure y'all get the music. Y'all get on the podcast. Y'all get on the app. Y'all follow my man. He's doing some big things. He's doing different things that a lot of people haven't did it. And then we'll keep you updated when he get to Tubi or if he working on his next movie and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty Roc, King Shorty Roc, the Tampa Bay Wolf. Salute you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Bringing you back, man. Peace.
All right. Peace.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got a lot of good things coming up for April. We got good things coming up for May. We got, man, it's just a lot. I mean, we got people who do clothes coming in. We got people who do beats, other rappers from other cities. We got a lot coming in from Florida, as well as even here in Texas. We got different kind of DJs and people. Y'all keep your head up. Y'all keep your head to the stars. I'm gone. I am Rain the Rockstar. Mr. What he go do next? I see y'all in the stars when I'm gone.